I was diagnosed when I was 19 with large granular lymphocytic leukemia cancer.
When I got diagnosed with breast cancer, I was 27 years old. So not very old at all, apparently, for breast cancer.
So when I was 16, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is a type of blood cancer.
They pulled the curtains, and one of the consultants then told me that they think I've got leukemia. So yeah, it was weird at first because I kind of didn't really accept it. It was like my brain was just thinking that there's something wrong. They didn't seem too sure either, so I was kind of hopeful that there was they made a mistake.
Finding out you have cancer is like you've been hit by a truck. It is sudden, it is jarring, and it is terrifying. You don't know where to turn, you don't know what you're doing, and you feel utterly alone just for that moment. You could have 1 million people with you, but as soon as they say the words, you feel instantly alone.
They give you a book that explains everything about it. They say, don't read the back pages. Of course you always do. You read the back pages and it goes, the average lifespan after being diagnosed is 9 years.
I was calm through the whole thing. I didn't do much crying or like anything like that, but the biggest effect isn't the effect it has on me, it's the people around me in like my immediate family circle. Because when my mum and dad found out about the diagnosis, they had cancer and they just started crying. And
what I did feel was left behind, because life had taken my plans that I had made and put energy into, and all of a sudden said you can't really do that anymore.
when I heard about Youth Cancer Trust first, I was actually getting my follow-up ultrasound after my operation. It was when I came back and I was sat in the ward and they had like a leaflet on the corkboard. So I picked up the leaflet and I was actually talking to someone that had been before. So I was like, oh, that sounds amazing, you know, and I went onto the website and filled out an application and went down. I took my sister down. I've got a twin sister that I took down for the first time with me, and we both had a great time.
I spent ages umming and ahhing whether I felt like I actually deserved to apply. I felt like other people deserved it more, but I still applied and they've been nothing but wonderful. And I'm really glad I did. It made a very hard time a little bit easier, especially when you find like-minded people.
It's basically sort of like a week, Monday to Friday, to get away, to relax, to sort of take your mind off past or current events, and to also meet people with similar, that have gone through similar situations that may be able to help you, or you might be able to help them, vice versa.
If there's an experience that you've been through and no one else has been through the same experience, or they're in the similar life stage, they won't understand.
A lot of people, when you speak about cancer, it's a huge thing and it's not an easy topic. But when you're around people that have gone through it, it's almost like a normal topic. It's quite comfortable. I was surprised at how easy it was to talk about with people that had gone through it. I remember the first year, which this is something I'll never forget, we were all sat in like a circle and we were all talking about our diagnosis and the treatment we'd had and etc., like how we were diagnosed, what the issues were. So everyone sort of knows that everyone's in a very similar boat anyway. And it's very quick to make friends here. Like every year I've made a new friend that I've been multiple most of the time. So, and I'll stay in contact over social media, which is really nice as well.
I find where being around people who have had these similar experiences of cancer, you get to share a part of your life, which could be a very dark place, with them, but then also almost compare notes as well to see how did the radiotherapy affect you, and you're like, oh well, for me it gave me ulcers in the mouth and I wasn't able to eat for a couple of days, and so and then someone else is like, oh, that did that for me as well, so it kind of normalizes it. And then at the same time we're also then having these fun activities and being looked after and eating lots of really nice food, and so it's just building us up, emotional resilience, all the, you know, the well-being, all those type of good things as well.
This is a stunning building with a courtyard, basically with a pool in the centre. I have very rarely been to a building so beautiful. And what makes it better is the environment it fosters is kindness and exploration and just home. It's amazing. It's a beautiful place.
We've done various activities while I've been down, so we've done water sports before, so water skiing, which I'm not good at all, I've learnt. We've done go-karting, that's really fun, archery, football, golf, bowling and laser tag. So it's a week of activities, but there's also a lot of time in there to relax. You're not constantly going out every day, busy running around, and these are all optional as well. You don't have to take part if you don't want to. I feel like a lot of it's a nice bonding experience for the people you're with, because I feel like when you do these activities, it opens people up out of the shells a lot more as well. Even in the house that we stay in, there's stuff like arts and crafts. There's a games room here which has a pool table or football table, or even just sofas with board games. It's very relaxed. There's a lot of accessibility for people with like mobility scooters and wheelchairs. There's no issues getting around for people that do need them.
You're coming back every year like I've been doing, and been able to live in a kind of a happy ever after sunny place for that week, and just chill out and de-stress and unwind and reflect again on past experiences or past symptoms, and then symptoms I'm still kind of going through, has definitely helped me.
I've been coming to Youth Cancer Trust now for I think 7 or 8 years approximately. I'm going to keep coming as long as they let me. I'll try and push the boat out for as long as possible.
It's given people a place to feel comfortable, a place to discuss how they feel. It's also given a load of the people I've met this amazing time away from the pain, away from the struggle, away from everything, just to have a moment away from all of that, just a glistening moment of joy. It's comfort and warmth and just understanding that it's okay. It's okay to feel the way you feel, it's okay to be the way you are, and it's okay to enjoy yourself and take a moment to actually enjoy what you're doing.